Hey, what up? It is your girl, Melissa Denise. Many videos ago, I gave you guys a bunch of tips to help increase your hair growth, and I asked if you guys would want me to make it into a series. So many of you guys were interested, and yeah, I kind of dropped the ball. I didn't do it, but I am back, and I'm dedicated to building up that series of videos for you guys. So today I'm going to be talking about mistakes that you make that stop your hair growth. Before I get started, I want you guys to start thinking about kind of the subject of hair growth. Like, what do you guys want me to talk about? Tips videos like this one, like different recipes, hair tutorial style videos, or all of them across the board? Let me know that down below because it's going to help me out, because clearly, yeah, this is my channel, but it is partially yours as well. So yeah, think about it. Leave a comment down below. Let's get into this video. Mistakes that you make that can stop your hair growth. Improper detangling. If it is painful at the root when you are detangling, you need to make sure that you are doing it in smaller sections, or maybe even use your fingers. What is going to happen is it's going to start to break at the root, and so it's just going to be broken and damaged throughout your hair, and that is going to cause you to not have retention in your hair, and no, we don't want that. Nope. Breakage at the end. So yes, we all know about split ends, but it could also be when you're taking down your protective styles, your twists, or your braids, and you know how your ends can kind of get intertwined and tangled. That could also lead to breakage. So to avoid that problem, what you want to do is just dip the ends of your hair in some oil for a few minutes, and then when you go to take them out, they will completely be untangled and problem solved. With that being said, make sure that you are getting rid of those split ends as well. Not picking a detangling method that caters to you and your hair. Not all methods are going to work for you. We're just going to put that out there. So if your hair is kind of stuck at one length, maybe consider switching up the method that you use. You can do the conditioner and combing method. That's the one that I prefer. You can finger detangle. You can detangle with soaking wet hair. All are great methods to consider. So speaking of detangling, not detangling at all, or not detangling on a regular basis. I know with me, sometimes I get lazy and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna throw this up in the bun all week, and then at the end of that week my hair is completely like just matted together, and then I'm in the shower for a solid 45 minutes detangling my hair. So make sure you are detangling on a regular basis, or you are going to have to detangle, and you're probably going to get some breakage in the process. Guilty. Brushing your hair too much. So we want to definitely try to eliminate as much manipulation as possible, and then using a brush too often is going to lead to split ends. Combing and brushing your hair when it is dry, again, the manipulation of your dry, tangled ends are going to be constantly ripped out. That just sounds painful. Daily manipulation in general, that could be a huge range of things. So it could be anything from co-washing or shampooing every day, to putting your hair up in a ponytail or a bun every morning, to braiding and twisting your hair every day, every night before you go to bed. Pick a style that is going to last you throughout the week and you're going to be able to maintain. And then you won't be putting your hands in your hair every single day and putting stress on your strands. You shampoo way too much. No one needs to shampoo their hair every day. Nobody. You're not clarifying your scalp. I would recommend to use a clarifying shampoo, or you can use apple cider vinegar at least once a month. When you are cleaning your scalp, make sure that you are either using a scrub brush. This is the one that I use. I will leave it in the description box, or just really get in there with your fingers, whichever works for you. Skipping deep conditioning. Homies, conditioning is essential to your hair growth, so make sure you're trying to fit it in at least once a week, if not every other week. Conditioning is a big factor in length retention because it is going to prevent your hair from tangling and matting, one of the main things that cause breakage. Water-based conditioners are going to hydrate your strands and allow it to avoid dryness. Protein conditioners are going to strengthen your hair, so make sure you are using enough of it on your strands and allow it to sit for a bit so it can do its job. Blow drying your hair on extremely high settings. So when you're doing that, that can cause the water to boil in your hair and damage your cuticles. So make sure that you are turning it down to a medium to low setting, and on top of that, make sure you're using a heat protectant. I'm sure we all know this by now, but the overusage of heat. The overusage of bleach. So for those of you guys that are dyeing your hair, make sure that you are using bleach in moderation. Depriving your hair of moisture. In between washes, make sure that you are using water-based products or just plain old water to make sure you are keeping your hair moisturized. Not sealing in your moisture. Our hair is naturally dry, and the key to length and retention is moisture. Lack of moisture equals dry hair, which equals breakage, which equals no retention. Not knowing the ingredients in your products. If you cannot pronounce what they are, you should most likely not put them in your hair. Okay, so that is all that I have on my list. If you have anything that you guys want to add, make sure you leave them down below, or anything you want to add to the series in general, do that as well. Like always, I love you. I appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe down there, and I will see you soon. Bye.